20 by 16 and a half, 20 by 16 and a half, 20 by 16 and a half. Hey there! So I watch quite a lot of sewing videos and I really like all these 5 or 10-minute sewing projects. I've never tried any of these myself though, and when I watch them I always think that there's no way I could make any of these in under 10 minutes. So this is what I want to check today. I would say most of them would take me an hour or something like this, and I just want to see if I'm wrong or if the 10 minutes sewing project is just a saying and it's not really supposed to be done in under 10 minutes. And yes, you might know I'm still very much a beginner, and what we'll see today is how long really will this 10-minute sewing project take a beginner like me. I prepared 3 different projects from 3 different YouTubers and I've already watched them, so I know what more or less will be going on, and I have all the materials prepared and all the things that I could possibly need. I will start the timer, so we'll see exactly how long it will take from when I first start the material to when I cut off the last thread. And for it to be fair, I will pause the timer when I move my camera or go to a different room, because I have my iron in a different room, and also I will pause it when I watch the video. But I think that's it. Oh, and all the videos that I will watch today will be linked in the description box below, so check this out if you want to make any of these things yourself. And I think that's it, so let's just start. So the first one is from Rosary Apparel. She's one of my favorite sewing YouTubers. She has quite a few videos like this, 10-minute sewing projects, but I will use what I think is her first video like that, and I will make a scrunchie, so I will sew along with her, and I think I should just start.
To make one for yourself, cut a 50 by 10 centimeter rectangle from your fabric.
I will just use my ruler. I don't think it will take much longer. Okay, to the ironing.
Next, fold the 2 longest edges in about 1 centimeter and iron flat. Sew the fabric at the raw edge to create a kind of loop. Iron the seam flat, then fold the loop in half, wrong sides together, meeting the 2 folded sides together.
I forgot to turn my camera on, but we are at 7:40 after I ironed it.
Sew the folded side together, leaving a small opening at the end to thread the elastic through. Cut a 20 centimeter piece of elastic. Using a safety pin, thread the elastic through the fabric casing.
Okay, that wasn't actually that bad. Under 15 minutes, so a lot better than I expected. So let's start the next one, second one. This and the next one will be from smaller creators. This one is from a channel called Makaila Creates, and from her video I'm gonna try making a headphone case. This case is really cute. I'm really excited that I'm gonna have one. If I don't fail terribly, I mean. So okay, let's start.
Start by fusing your chosen fabric. Then you want to grab something circular that you can use as a template to trace around.
I don't know if that's not too big, but I will go with this sew because I don't think I can even sew a circle that's small.
Press down the top seam allowance. Now we want to start sewing, so fold the seam allowance where you've pressed it and just edge stitch that down to the wrong side on both of the semicircles.
Alright, I decided to change a thread color, so I have to thread my machine, and I decided not to press the hem here. I don't know if it's a terrible idea, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I already started my timer, okay? Let's just sew it.
Now grab the full circle and pin the semicircles to this with the seam allowance in the center. Sew the circles together using a foot width stitch all the way around. Turn the headphone case round to the right side and then just wiggle out all of the edges.
Okay, so the last step. I have no idea what kind of stitch she's talking about. I will just do a straight stitch. I think it will work. Alright, this was actually a 10-minute sewing project. I am impressed and very happy with the result, despite the fact that it's very far from being perfect. But yeah, to the last one. So the last one is from a channel called Happy Makes Me, and it's a summer projects video, and I really like all of the projects there, but what I will probably make most use of is a sunglasses case, so that's what I'm gonna do. So let's start.
You'll need one piece of fabric measuring 8 inches by 6.5 inches or 20 centimeters by 16.5 centimeters.
20 by 16.5, 20 by 16.5, 20 by 16.5.
The tie, cut your fabric 8 by 1.5 inches or 20 by 4 centimeters. Fold the long edges of the fabric about 1/4 inch and press in place. On one of the shorter sides of the fabric, fold down 1/4 inch, press, and then fold down another 1/2 inch and press. Pin in place. This will create the casing for you to insert your drawstring later on.
Alright, this is it. I'm quite impressed actually. I thought it will be a lot harder and it would take a lot longer than it actually took. So 2 out of 3 took, as you've seen, 15 minutes, about 15 minutes, which is 50% more than it was supposed to, but still it's only 15 minutes. Of course, if I would count the time to set up all the things, my sewing machine and my iron, then it would be a bit longer. But if you have your station already set, then it really is 10 or 15 minutes. As I've said, I'm very much a beginner and I am a really slow sewer, so most of the people would probably make it in these 10 minutes that this video claim the projects to be. If you liked it, then make sure to hit the thumbs up, and for more sewing and cross-stitch related content, consider subscribing. And if you want me to try any other sewing project from any YouTube video or wherever, then let me know in the comments below. And I think that's it for today, so see you in the next one. Bye!